Many of us can recall as children the apprehension, fear, and even terror when walking through the churchyard on a pitch-black winter's night. All is quiet, still, the silence only broken by the sound of scurrying footsteps, the darkness broken when a pale beam of moonlight casts an eerie shadow over a grey tombstone. We pause for breath, feel our heart pounding. In the distance we hear something stir. Then a barn owl signals he's around. In the daylight, the churchyard, for those who regularly scuttle up the path to Sunday worship, picture it as a place with grass, trees, graves, perhaps a leaky drain pipe or tilted jam jar of flowers. As we grow up, the churchyard is a place of peace, stillness and contemplation. For some it can be a place of discovery, hunting around tombstones to trace past relations and friends. For others, it is somewhere to stand and enjoy the sheer delight of seeing the first snowdrops, crocus, daffodils and primroses, heralding the end of winter and the beginning of spring. All too soon this spectacle is over, the grass and edges neatly trimmed, perfectly manicured. To many it now appears lifeless. Here on the island, a group of enthusiastic geologists, entomologists, ecologists, botanists and historians share their knowledge and passion for creation by holding a Living Churchyard event. It is a family day, during which young and not so young have an opportunity to learn more about the flora and fauna, mini-beasts, animals, insects, birds, geology, which abounds within the walls of the chosen church. Every year in May, the public is welcomed to a Living Churchyard event, where the churchyard, church and its surroundings are explored in depth.
If the shade had fallen evenly, then they should have all pegged down.
Through guided tours with specialists.
But it only grows on the southwest side of trees, and it has to have moisture and light, and it just prefers this side so you can use it as a compost.
The church, with its fine structures, gives those who stop to gaze a sense of history, times past, but it can also reveal more. Centuries ago, men lugged boulders up from the beaches, quarried stones and rocks to use in the walls. A closer look will reveal snail fossils, bivalves and mussel outlines perfectly preserved. It is alive. There is history in every stone, both inside and out.
Now a lichen is an algae, a plant cell and a fungus, toadstools, where they combine, and the algae gets its sun energy, photosynthesizes, gives the fungus the food. The fungus gives you the body, the structure on which the algae grows into it.
Armed with a magnifying glass, people can closely examine the tombstones and attempt to identify some of the intricate lichens which grow on them. The date on the headstones is an indication of the age of the lichens. There are often rarer species camouflaged on the walls too. It is during such an exploration that a very rare lichen is discovered and can be officially recorded. Then there is an opportunity to appreciate the bird life that exists within a country churchyard.
There is a robin singing. Now there's a chaffinch as well, and there's an answering chaffinch. That's the robin. Well done. So the robin, that's the chaffinch. And if you listen,
Our expert attracts an enthusiastic group keen to learn, and we are given time to stop, look up, around, listen.
Now you know that one, don't you? You want to throw a stone at it early in the morning. So that's the collared dove. And in 1950...
Butterflies and moths attract attention throughout the summer, but few of us can identify them easily. Moths and bugs are captured in a special trap the night before the event, then opened up during the morning, giving everyone an opportunity to take a closer look and share in the identification. Inside the church there is often a display which children enjoy gazing at. Some people associate wildlife in the churchyard and church with bats. There is a familiar saying, "Bats in the belfry," and the highlight for some people at these events is being able to see live bats. Young people are particularly keen to learn about the habits of these elusive creatures. It's a great day for everyone, and children can choose between joining their parents for the instructional talks or taking a guided walk through the churchyard. On the ground, there is evidence that rabbits and moles are visitors to this place. But we haven't thought of this as being their home, the place where they live, and the shrubs and trees provide habitats for birds too. The youngsters then spend time painting, colouring, making models and collages which depict some of the wildlife they've seen during their own exploration. It is important for us to encourage young people to become passionate about wildlife, conservation and preservation, as they are our future generation of guardians of this precious heritage. This tranquility and beauty is freely given. It is there for all of us to discover through a living churchyard.